Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's joint Cloudfresh and HubSpot webinar, Growing Revenue and Retention using HubSpot's all-in-one platform. Let's kick things off by introducing our speakers. Sviatoslav, Head of Database and CRM. Almost 30 HubSpot certifications and extensive experience in implementations, migrations, and custom setups for clients across different industries, various industries like IT software, e-commerce, and professional services. Sviatoslav optimizes marketing, sales, customer service, and operations at Cloudfresh. And today he will walk us through demo of HubSpot, coolest features, and what we achieved using HubSpot in our day-to-day operations. Next one is Maria, your today's webinar host with over 5 years of experience in global B2B marketing. I have built processes and strategies that align lead management, marketing, and sales, focusing on automated campaigns, analytics, and leveraging AI for business growth. Anastasia, our next speaker, Senior Account Executive Team Lead at HubSpot, an expert with 8 years in EdTech. Anastasia has onboarded more than 100 clients, closed more than 1 million in contracts, and now she helps businesses scale through analytics and SaaS solutions. Today, Anastasia will show us core HubSpot functionalities and Breeze AI. And last but not least, Kirill, who brings 12 years of sales experience, including 8 years in IT industry. He specializes in strategic sales and digital transformation, conducting audits, developing go-to-market strategies, and creating KPI-driven solutions for more than 40 clients. Today, Kirill will share with us client success stories of implementing HubSpot for businesses. And a quick intro about Cloudfresh. Who are we and what we bring to businesses around the world? Cloudfresh, first and foremost, is a HubSpot premium partner, and we're proud to be. In just 2 months, we earned this status thanks to our dedicated team and our own love for HubSpot, which we've been using internally. Beyond HubSpot, we are also a partner of Google Cloud, Asana, Zendesk, GitLab, Okta, well-known globally recognized solutions, and this really helped us to seamlessly implement all those tools for different business units into your existing IT setup. We are trusted by more than 1,400 customers in 54 countries. Let's dive a little deeper into Cloudfresh expertise. We have this HubSpot Platinum Solutions Partner Program status, which reflects our expertise in delivering tailored services like implementations, consultations, trainings, audits, and basically whatever you need. Here, I'd also like to highlight that recently we earned 2 recognitions from good firms, a leading B2B platform for reviews. And we got it with a stellar 4.9 rating from 30 plus verified reviews of our customers, further providing our commitment to exceptional service. Also, on the next slide, you can see some of the businesses that already trust Cloudfresh, though it's just a glimpse. We'd be thrilled to see you among these logos in the near future. And here, our special offer, one of our special offers for today, you can scan this QR code and get a 30-day free HubSpot trial, a unique offer from Anastasia from HubSpot. Just fill out the form and claim this offer. And before wishing you a great webinar, one more point. HubSpot is AI-powered customer platform that covers marketing, customer experience, sales, customer service, and sales. But it also covers hiring. If you're curious about hiring functionality, just drop plus in the chat. We are considering a separate webinar on this topic, and we would love your input. So just feel free to put plus in the chat, and yeah, we will do a separate webinar on this topic. Thank you, and wishing you great sessions ahead. Feel free to ask any questions to our experts in the chat. And I'm passing my word to Anastasia. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Maria. Hello, guys. So I'm Anastasia. I work here at HubSpot for the last 2.5 years. And today I will be speaking to you about the power of unified platform, in this case about HubSpot, and a bit about Breeze AI. But first, let's take a step back to today's situation. Here at HubSpot, in the beginning of 2024, we made some sort of survey for our existing customers whom we have onboarded lately. And we identified 3 key reasons why they have chosen HubSpot. What were the problems that they faced? That's why they started looking for some solution. And as a result, they became our customers. So the first one was related to complex processes that made it hard to adopt for new customers and prospects. The second problem is related to a lot of manual processes as well as outdated technology. Also, many prospects before joining HubSpot were still using some Excel spreadsheets, which was slowing down the profits and, of course, the customer delivery itself in both B2B and B2C segments. And the last but not least is disjoint data. And it was across sales cycle, customer support, and obviously this leads to problems when you identify that something doesn't work, you are not sure where exactly and when. So that was one of top 3 problems, and these challenges led to complex and insufficient customer experiences. Thus, customers started looking to some other alternatives, which is obviously not beneficial for the business. So to sum up, many companies struggled with 3 challenges: hard, slow, and disjoint growth. Here at HubSpot, we promise to have easy, fast, and unified experience to empower your teams to have fast time to value delivery time and simplified growth. Of course, it's all marketing, guys. It sounds like a sales pitch, and you may have now a question in your head. Okay, that's kind of cool, but how does HubSpot solve my problems? So I would kindly ask you now to think about your current position in your company. Doesn't matter if you work in marketing, sales, customer support, maybe you're a business owner. What kind of issues do you currently face on a daily basis that you potentially want to solve? And what will be happening next? I'll be presenting key hubs of HubSpot as well as the functionality. And as Maria said, we will be having like this unique opportunity to have a free trial where you could, for 1 month, test how HubSpot could solve it for you and for your role. And Cloudfresh also gave us a benefit of showing a personalized demo, because today I'm presenting key solutions of HubSpot. Afterwards, Svat will show us a little demo of it. But if you want to have a deep dive exactly in your vertical to make it tailored to your needs, please scan this QR code and you will have a form to use this opportunity at the end of the presentation. Now, I wanted to speak a little bit more about HubSpot in general, because of course it's like a CRM platform, but it has different hubs inside. It has marketing, sales, service for customer support, content for content creation, operations, and commerce. And all of these hubs together, they create a unified data, unified smart CRM. Plus, this September in 2024, we added Breeze AI, and we will be speaking a little bit about it at the end of my presentation. And all of this creates like an ecosystem to which you could still connect through the marketplace, maybe some other software tools tools that you guys currently use. Doesn't matter if it's Slack, Zoom, maybe Apollo, maybe it could be Sales Navigator or Zoom Info, whatever it is. And of course, you could also use our academy. These are educational materials in the format of videos or step-by-step guides how to use HubSpot. And we have a network or a community of existing HubSpot customers from different countries and verticals where you could exchange your experience with our customers. Before going next, I wanted to ask you, who has already tried HubSpot? Potentially, you could write in the comment like a plus or whatever. Maybe you tried in the past or you use it currently. Okay, I see one plus here, so feel free to share your experience. Okay, nice. I see some pluses already. So potentially you currently use some sort of service of HubSpot, let's say Marketing Hub Professional. After this presentation, you will have a chance to, for example, trial Marketing Hub Enterprise or some other hubs to check maybe how HubSpot could benefit you even more. And for those who have not had a chance to try HubSpot, I think it's a sign if you are here, so that would be a great next step. And let me present to you the main hubs. Here is Marketing Plus. Marketing Plus is a combination of Marketing Plus Content Hub, and it enables you to acquire new users. You could connect all the social media channels in one place. Doesn't matter direct traffic or is it paid traffic. You could work in it, and of course it gives you reporting, customer funnel. You could see the bottlenecks, you could see full analytics, and this way you create a personalized customer journey, as well as you could have marketing automation with HubSpot and create content with the help of our AI, and we will speak about it in a moment. Your marketing team did a great job. They created marketing qualified leads, and those leads go to your sales team. And Sales Hub is the core of HubSpot CRM. It would help your sales team, doesn't matter if your focus is on inbound or outbound, to create deals, to create different pipelines, have sales analytics, to create forecasts, write personalized emails, automated follow-ups, to manage tasks. So basically, this is a tool for your sales team to help to onboard customers and create upsells and cross-sells. That said, when you onboard as a customer, you have Service Hub, which could support you with customer feedback surveys. Of course, with ticketing platform, you could connect all of your support channels in one place to have like unite teams in one conversational inbox. Doesn't matter if the support request comes from the live chat, phone, email, potentially some sort of messenger, WhatsApp. You could have it all in one unified platform. This way, you would have marketing for user acquisition, sales for working with your customers to onboard them and upsell, and Service Hub to support your existing and soon-to-be clients. The last hub which we will discuss today is Operations Hub, because data is the key, and this hub helps you to connect HubSpot with external other tools or softwares that are not yet in our marketplace. You could do this thing to keep all your apps in one place, and it's a code-free package. It also offers data quality automation, and you could use it, for example, for cleaning your data, like to cut the duplicates, and much, much more. So that said, these were the main hubs which we covered, and the last but not least would be Breeze AI. And Breeze AI has three parts. First of them is Copilot, which would help you to assist with tasks, no matter if it's related to sales, marketing, or customer support activities, and send you reminders or schedule some follow-ups based on the user behavior. Also, we have content generation, and Svyat will show us today in the demo how to use Breeze Copilot to create content, blog content in this case, but you can use it also for social posts, for landing pages, for translation of content, to also use your tone of voice, brand of voice of your company. And we also have data analysis. So basically, Copilot would create summaries of reports and highlight you some sort of recommendations with the trends. After Copilot, we have AI agents per each hub. So let's say if you buy Marketing Hub, you will have Marketing AI agent, or Sales Hub, then Sales AI agent. And those agents, they are focused around the area of your expertise. For example, if it's marketing, it will help you to follow up with your prospects or customers based on their behavior. It could help you with segmentation, also with reporting tasks, automation. Same goes to sales. So it could also handle the initial outreach to your prospects or customers who need an upsell based on some criteria that you suggest to the platform. It could also help you with AI lead scoring, predictive lead and deal scoring to help you forecast better. So It would take into consideration the behavior of your prospects and how the deal is progressing. And Service Hub automation would help you to answer most common customer requests, write the follow-ups on tickets because, for example, some prospect requested help but did not return to you. So AI agent would follow up to check if everything is fine and we can close the ticket. So it reduces response times. And last but not least, for the Breeze intelligence, that would be a separate part, which is like a separate product of Breeze, because the previous two would come with, so let's say if you buy Sales Hub, you will have Sales Copilot or AI agent. And in case of Breeze intelligence, it's like a separate service. And the main focus of it is a data enrichment. And the data enrichment would help you to have a comprehensive customer profile because it collects external information to fill out the missing details. And mostly it's focused, of course, on the emails of your prospects, but that could be also related to phone numbers, to sales navigator profiles, and other data related to your prospect or customer. Then it has customer intent analysis so that you could build your communications accordingly. For instance, if your prospect was checking your pricing page in the last 30 days, maybe subscribed on some sort of communication or clicked on talk to sales, of course, the intent would be higher. And while, let's say, the prospect was not checking your website for the last 60 days and maybe unsubscribed from some marketing communication, of course, the intent would be lower for such situation, and it helps you to segment your prospects and understand on which you plan to focus, maybe for manual reach out and others for reaching out later. And last but not least, it helps you with form optimization to evaluate what is the completion rates and suggest improvements. And of course, that would lead to increase of the conversion rates. So that said, we at HubSpot are committed to create value now, and we promise you fast onboarding so that you can get started immediately. And in this case, I can highly recommend Cloudfresh to use their support for the demo and onboarding process. We suggest that after you start HubSpot, you will have a fast onboarding and adoption. In this case, we calculated 89% of customers completed within 90 days based on the results of 2024. And we are committed to fast results to help you to bring value and innovate. So guys, key takeaways from my part of the presentation: HubSpot helps you with time saving, increasing productivity, and improving decision-making. To show how it looks like, I guess I will give word to Maria and Sviatoslav, who can show you the demo of HubSpot. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Anastasia, and thank you for this solid presentation. And I would like to pass my word to Sviatoslav. And Sviatoslav, you've got the mic and you've got actually the screen.
Thank you, Maria. Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen. So yeah, everything is okay now. So if you have any question, feel free to ask them in the chat. We will answer them during Q&A session. Today, I want to start from content part. As you know, content is one of the most important parts of marketing today, and teams spend a lot of time creating it. So today, I want to show you how Breeze AI can help you create a blog post, attract potential customers, and move them through sales funnel. Let's start with blog creation. Click on the content and blog section. HubSpot suggests to start with AI. Click on it. And first of all, we need to define our blog topic or idea. In our case, it will be blog post. Write a blog post about how Cloudfresh can help companies achieve their result with HubSpot. Next step is to define our keywords for search engine optimization. In our case, it will be CRM automation, inbound, and marketing automation. Next step, we need to choose country of our target audience. Let it be Poland. And we need to specify industry for our content. Let's focus on retail this time. And moving forward, now AI is generating our blog post titles, and we will see 3 options, which can be expanded to 4 or 5. Here we can see our titles and the example of keywords. So we can change these titles manually, and on the right side we can see search engine optimization metrics. Let's choose this topic, this title, and moving forward. Now AI is generating our blog post description and paragraph headers. We can change them manually or ask AI to rewrite it. And also we can generate image with AI here. And if we want to cover some specific topic, we can add this topic as talking point or as paragraph. Let's generate our blog. So usually it takes up to 2 or 3 minutes. This blog can be published on your domain if you use HubSpot CMS. If you don't use it, you can just copy this text and use it on your website, or you can create subdomain. So now we, on the editor page, we can change our title. Here we can see our image and our blog text. If we want to change something, we can do it manually or just highlight it and click on Refine button. We can ask AI to rewrite it, for example. Here's our updated text and click on Replace button. So here we can see updated text. So now let's talk about attracting potential customers. To do this, we need to add form to our blog. We need to click on plus button, find form model, and just drag and drop it into our blog and choose a form. I created a short form before our webinar, but we can add some specific information, for example, like phone number, email, country, etc. Let's publish our blog. And open it. Here we can see our blog page. And now let's imagine that I am a potential customer who found this blog through Google search. And after reading it, I'm interested in HubSpot services and Cloudfresh. So I need to fill out the form, leaving my contact details. Let's do it. Let's go back to HubSpot. And all of our contacts are stored in the CRM section in contacts. Here we can see our contact, which was created already, and let's open it. Here we can see first and last name of our contact, our email, quick actions button, and below we can see all information that we need to daily work. And we already have a contact owner because I created this simple automation which assigned our requests after form submission to our sales managers. This automation can be based on different criteria such as forms, country, product which you sell. Also, we have here information about form which was submitted and name of page where it was submitted. And also I create a simple automation that we received request of our customer and we're already working on it. So for now, as a sales manager, I need to contact with my potential customer. I can do it in 2 ways. First way, it's to do all manual job, like sending emails through HubSpot, make a phone call, scheduling meeting, or the second way, it's use HubSpot sequences and automate part of this process. So I propose to choose the second option. Click on 3 dots button and enroll in sequence. Before the webinar, I created a simple sequence. It contains only 3 steps. It contains first email, which will be automated and it will be sent after I click on the start sequence button. The second, it's a call task, which HubSpot will create next day. And the third task will be created in 1 day to send manual email with notes, like write a personalized email and offer a 20% discount to our prospect. Click here. Yeah, as we can see, our contact is scheduled to receive first email. And on the left side, we can see that our contact is enrolled in sequence. Here we can pause it or unenroll our contact. Let's refresh the page. And as we can see, email was sent with status sent. When your prospect will open this email, status will be changed to opened. So let's imagine that the prospect, after a series of meetings and call, is interested in our services. And now we need to create a deal to collect all of our negotiation process. We can create a deal from contact card, from company card, and from deal section. Let's create deal from contact card. We need to name our deal. Let it be HubSpot for Sviatoslav. Choose pipelines. For example, if you have different directions like B2B and B2C in your company, you can use different pipelines to track your sales. We can choose our deal stage, amount of deal, close date, deal owner, deal type, and priority. This create deal form also can be customized to your needs. Maybe you need some specific information when you create a deal. For example, a marketing campaign which converted this contact to current deal or opportunity. So yeah, now the deal interface is similar to contact interface. Here we can see deal of our name, amount, close date, stage, and pipeline. Here we can see also quick actions and important information for daily work. On the center, we will see all of interaction with our customer, all of emails, tasks, meetings, and calls. And let's imagine that we have signed a contract and we need to move our deal to closed won stage. But we can do it because I have set up a rule that prevents moving deal to closed won stage without an amount. So we can make any fields required when you're moving deal between your stages to collect all information that you need and improve your sales process in future. Let's go to the deals section now. And we have different types of views in deals. It's list view and board view. For everyday work, I recommend using board view because it's more informative. And in this view, we can move our deals through our sales funnel. And there is also a tag feature. The deal text can be customized to your needs. For example, in my case, I created deal tags to highlight overdue deals, deals without a contact, and deals without amount. For my manager, this is a signal that work is being done poorly and we may lose our potential customer and our revenue. And the final part that I want to showcase to you today, it's automated customer satisfaction survey that was triggered when we moved our deal to closed won stage. To find it, we need to navigate to automation in surveys, and here we can see result of our customer survey. We can analyze responses provided by our customers after purchasing from us and improve our customer service in the future based on their feedback. And that's all for the demo part for today. Now Maria will return the presentation. Yeah. Now I would like also to say a few words about how Cloudfresh uses HubSpot. We migrated to HubSpot in May 2023. And on this slide, you can see the key details about the migration. I think the most important part is that we established one source of truth for all of our commercial teams. And we built different funnels for outbound and inbound channels, and we're achieving a 100% monthly growth in SQL since the migration. We implemented an SLA between our our marketing and lead generation team to handle incoming requests from request to first call within 15 minutes. We developed a forecast system to accurately predict our revenue and created over 1,000 custom reports to track different metrics for our teams. And let's move to the next slide. Sorry, yeah. As our customers' experience shows, purchasing the right CRM solution is only half the battle. It's also crucial to implement and configure CRM correctly. At Cloudfresh, we have 4 professional service packages. The first package, it's Fresh Check. It's suitable for existing HubSpot customers. In this package, we will conduct portal audit and workflow audit. We will analyze the work of your sales and marketing teams. And we will also optimize your reports and provide recommendations for improving efficiency and ROI. Sorry, yeah. The next package is Fresh Start. It's ideal for small companies who are planning to migrate to the starter version of HubSpot. It includes data migration, setting up to 5 workflows, creating up to 10 custom fields, up to 3 standard reports, and up to 5 onboarding video for your employees. The third package is Fresh Pro. Is suitable for companies who planning to migration to the professional or enterprise version of HubSpot. It includes all the features from Fresh Start, but with larger numbers of workflows, custom fields, reporting, and onboarding videos. In this package, we can also create 1 custom object for you. Out of the box, HubSpot usually covers from 95 to 99% of customer requirements, and a custom object allows you to make your flow even more convenient and informative. And in the first package, we will Fresh Ultimate. We will conduct an audit of your portal and also implement the proposed improvements on our own. And of course, it contains all the features from previous packages, but with larger number of workflows, custom fields, reporting, and onboarding videos. And we can also create a custom professional services for you. You can choose the features that you need from any package, and enjoy solution and services that tailor to your unique needs. And that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Svetoslav. Thanks for your presentation. Here, I'd like to present you our next special offer for today's webinar. We want to offer you 50% discount on our professional services. It's like Black Friday offering, and it's valid until 29th of November. You can scan QR code. Actually, this QR code that we show throughout our presentation is one for all of our special offers, and you can choose whatever you think the best fits to your request. So just scan the QR code, fill out this form, and get your 50% discount to our professional services. At that point, I'd like to pass my word to Kirill. Kirill, let's hear from you.
Hey guys, how are you? Thank you, Maria, and thanks all the presenters, and of course, thanks to all attendees. So today, I'm joining the webinar to share my experience as a user, as a person who used HubSpot for, I think, more than 7 years in a series of different ventures and companies. So recently, there is a company called Gypsy Partners, which makes affiliate marketing. Before that, there was a B2B professional services in fintech that was called Fuel Finance. Amazing company, by the way, providing great financial services and great overview of your business. So if you need that, I would suggest you go to Fuel Finance. That's an advertisement. So the TCP Terminus Capital Partners was leveraging the HubSpot capabilities for lead generation and for marketing activities. So that's a private equity based out of the US. So Riddle, that's a amazing Ukrainian company that makes the primarily the B2C consumer applications on iOS and on macOS. But in particular, I was working with a B2B application, with a B2B part of the organization, and as well we were leveraging HubSpot. and he has W Capital as well. So that's kind of a background. In all those companies, I was responsible for this or that part of the sales or marketing organization. So it's just for you to understand where I come from, so that you can extrapolate kind of something that I will tell you now onto your particular business. And so I will tell you about two recent cases of HubSpot implementation and what actually what type of problems or issues or challenges did HubSpot resolve for those two companies. So before I start, I would love to outline that for me, the biggest challenges in any business that I join as a consultant or as a employee or as a entrepreneur, investor, whatsoever, is a communication. So communication is a key. And now when we're talking about the communication, it doesn't really mean that it's external communication. Well, external communication is definitely a big key, but not the least part is actually the internal communication. So I bet you guys are very familiar with the concept of internal customer, which means that every colleague of yours, every department of yours, of your company, of your business, are actually customers of each other's. So in that regard, in that perspective, I think HubSpot actually gives an opportunity to unify this experience within the organization and deliver the best quality, well, for business, I would even say, because we're not talking about like solving some operational stuff or something. We are talking, for in example of fuel finance, we are talking about the unification of all communication processes, of all, I would even say, like project communication processes for customers, like from account management perspective, from professional services perspective, into one place where every single person in the organization can come into HubSpot and check the communication. What was negotiated? What are the terms? What are the conditions? What was the scope of work? What was the recent communication? And so on and so forth. So at that regard, the consolidated communication platform is solving, like, I don't know, 95% of internal communication problems. And so moving it further on the next level, the importance for, in particular, for B2B companies that are not only relying on, say, revenue attribution, like e-commerce, for example, when you just do the paid ads or some organic activities and then attribute that revenue to this particular activity. In B2B professional services, you would love to actually see, because of the nature of the business, you would love to see in particular what particular contact or purchase or package was sold from which channel. So in that regard, HubSpot actually does the amazing job for end-to-end conversion tracking. That is an amazing tool which gives an opportunity to build any types of reports. And of course, the biggest thing for business, again, is making the biggest return on investment. So this process and this capability of HubSpot actually gives us an opportunity to evaluate what was effective and efficient in terms of costs and invest in this or that channel more to get more. Well, obviously, that is an amazing capability of any system. And HubSpot, at some extent, does it, I would say, the best in class. Because the further you go, I think, in business or in the company development, the closer you get the understanding that the simpler the solution is, the better. So HubSpot, in this regard, again, has ultimately the simplest workflow setup and flexibility, and the biggest flexibility, by the way, on the market. So that is an amazing tool. And so that being said, I wouldn't name the numbers because they are still under NDA, I would say, in terms of my cooperation with Fuel Finance. But what it helped to figure out is that the end-to-end conversion ratio was far, far away from truth when we thought it was like best in industry. So we just made this end-to-end conversion tracking. We enabled it, and for us, we could actually at that point of time calculate which channel is the most profitable for us, and we leverage that knowledge for investing more in those channels and get more out of those channels. So in terms of Gypsy, that who knows what the affiliate marketing is, you guys know the thing, right? So that's a totally different industry with its own rules, with its own software, industry-specific software, industry-specific integrations. And in that regards, HubSpot is like, again, the best-in-class tool with the simplest interface for automations, for integrations. And well, in Gypsy, we actually leveraging HubSpot not only as like CRM, as a marketing platform, but as well as CDP, so-called customer data platform. So we integrate HubSpot with a lot of industry specific software, and we pass this information towards the people within the organization. And there are several departments in the organization who are working with HubSpot, not only from the sales perspective, but as well from the service perspective and from marketing perspective. And so in that direction, again, HubSpot is the best and the simplest tool for integrations and for consolidating the pieces of information. And as you see from the bottom part of the slide on the screen, we actually saved a lot of time on this, because simply we have like at just only in one part of the organization, we have 15 people who are saving those 80 people hours per month that are not switching in between the tabs to the other software, to the spreadsheets. They see everything on one screen. So the flexibility and the customization capabilities of HubSpot are truly outstanding. And HubSpot gives you an opportunity to customize basically every single view, every single button, every single checkbox, and that is truly amazing. So those capabilities alone gives us those savings in people hours. They give us the automations, the particular workflow, the particular business process that can be set up so that you cannot avoid the particular step, gives us the decreased human factor error, which is amazing, because people cannot do that, because organization is growing. It's pretty much big enough. It's like 150 people, and while the organization is growing, we have those needs where people should and have to and must follow the process, so they cannot avoid the process, which is possible as well in HubSpot. So SLA reduction means that people who are waiting for a response, whether they are customers or potential customers, it's X2 time reduction, right? So the response time is very, very accelerated because of the notifications, because of the automations, and so on and so forth. And so those 20% of missed opportunities, so the missed opportunities or cost of missed opportunities, is a very complicated metric to calculate, actually. And so by saying that we actually are having 20% less missed opportunities, I want to say that within the organization, because of those automations, because of those processes implemented, we are having higher conversions from one step to another, which leads to missing less, well, money, if you wish, revenue whatsoever, and opportunities. So basically, again, what I want to put in the summary is that this is an amazing tool if you are a small business, if you are a growing business, or if you are already a grown-up. I mean, that's a great tool for any occasion and for any process. And of course, the consolidation of the information, the single unified platform, is of a huge convenience, I trust, for everyone. So thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them.
Thank you, Kirill, for your insightful session. And again, I remind you about our QR code that you can scan and get 30-day HubSpot free trial or 50% discount on professional services, as well actually as on the custom demo for you. So fill out the form and claim these offers. Also, I'd like to say thank you for today's webinar, but let's do a Q&A session. I see that we can pick up some questions from the chat that we didn't answer. And the first one is the question, what tools can HubSpot connect with to make sales easier? So I pass this question to our expert speakers, Kirill, Anastasia, Sviatoslav, please.
So if you don't mind, I will take this one because I'm a big believer that when you when you know the thing, you have to be really like tools agnostic. I mean, you have to certainly choose the right class of the tool, but the particular name doesn't really make any difference. So in this regard, HubSpot actually integrates with whatever you can imagine. So HubSpot has the very detailed and ultimately comprehensive API that gives an opportunity, even there is no native integration, to build the one. So in some particular cases, so for example, in Operations Hub or even in the top tiers of Sales and Marketing Hub, you have those so-called custom webhooks and custom integrations or custom code, and you can even trigger the whatever you want actually based on the event from the HubSpot, or you can trigger the HubSpot event based from the outside event. So all the to be like more precise with regards to the answer to your question, all the names, all the brands that you might take from the top of your mind are integrated natively with HubSpot. So all those like Outreach.io, Woodpecker, I don't know, whatever, Reply, Snovio, whatsoever, they are all integratable very easily to HubSpot. And everything else that is not probably so popular, but you might use that as well as a great tool, can be integrated with the custom integrations.
Thank you, Kirill. Yes, Tasha.
I just wanted to add a little bit here. So we connect directly some basic things like Gmail, Outlook, Zoom, perhaps like Slack if you need it, Sales Navigator. And when it comes to tools like MailChimp or Outreach, whatever, or Calendly, in many cases you could just substitute it with our Sales Hub to use our sequences or to use our meeting tools. So it's absolutely not a problem. And as Kirill said, you could integrate anything, even if it's not already in our marketplace. We still have APIs, Operations Hub, so it's definitely possible.
Thank you, Stasia. And the next question is from Yaroslava. Does HubSpot have any tools for partner relations management? What you can say, guys?
Who wants to take this one?
Well, again, if you don't mind, if we're taking into account that, partnership relation management is very close to account management in some regard, so at some extent, so we can say that, yes, of course, you can basically do this as well, just not naming the deals, if you wish, but the other type of word that you want to choose. That's the first thing. And the second thing, if you have any particular like services or any particular things that you want to have a special place for in your CRM, HubSpot has the custom objects capability. So for example, as I said, Gypsy is a very particular industry. So it has a lot of parts, a lot of moving parts that are not present in the like traditional CRM systems. So we have there, I think, the biggest amount of custom objects. I think it's 4 or 5 custom objects that are including the objects like different categories of, say, partners, if you wish. By the way, partners, yeah, we have partners there. We have the other 3 categories. I cannot name them, but we have those different objects, and so those objects can be allocated and associated with any other objects within the CRM system. So whatever structure you want to have, it can be set up in HubSpot. And so if you have any like very particular scenario, I would suggest you come to Cloudfresh, and they will solve your problem for you.
Thank you, Kirill. And let's go to the last for now in the chat. And the question is from Jordan. Oh, no, we have the previous one from Jarek. Is it possible to automatically assign leads to sales reps based on certain criteria? For example, country, product, or something else?
I can answer. Yes, HubSpot allows you to automatically assign leads to your sales reps based on different criteria, such as country, product, and whatever criteria you want. Yeah, it's possible.
Thank you, Svetoslav. And the question from Jordan, yes, for now it's the last one. Question in the chat. The question. So we've been having quite a hard time sending out all the follow-up sales messages manually. Is that something that can be automated with HubSpot? And I guess here is also the question to Breezy, I guess.
I'm not sure who will pick up this one, but yes, of course, it's possible. And that would be exactly, as you said, Maria, Breeze AI or Breeze agents. So they could help you to follow up based on certain criteria. And that would be automated by the platform. You just need to identify what would be the triggers. And then the workflow automation will start like sending those messages to prospects who align with this criteria or trigger that you have chosen.
Thank you, Stasia.
That's one way, and actually there's a second way where you can set up the sequences and use the HubSpot functionality as well, similar to sales automation tools like Outreach, like Snovio, like Reply.io, and all that stuff. And in that extent, by the way, you can also make some shortcuts in terms of budget, because the functionality will be available within HubSpot. You wouldn't need to leverage any external tool as well.
Thank you guys for your answers. Thanks everyone who asked questions, and thank you for your attention. Thank you for the webinar. Thank you for coming today. Hope to chat soon. So just let us know if you need any help from our side, any assistance, 30 days trial, custom demo, or professional services. Yes, thank you everyone, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.